Democrats have made Betsy DeVos a top target as they search for a Trump cabinet nominee to defeat. Her crime being a champion for education reform and school choice. Plus, she's supported conservative Christian groups like Focus on the Family. Heather Sells traveled to DeVos's hometown, that is Grand Rapids, Michigan, to learn more about the nominee for Education Secretary.
Betsy DeVos has lived in Grand Rapids for most of her adult life. The DeVos family has made their mark here, thanks to a fortune from Amway. Go anywhere downtown and you'll see the DeVos footprint. Grand Rapids has also made its mark on DeVos. She attended Calvin College, a Christian school, and is heavily involved at Mars Hill Bible Church. John Boy is principal at a private Christian school and a member with DeVos in a church small group. He believes her desire to impact the culture for Christ led her to education.
I believe that God just arranged circumstances in her life that this became an overriding passion of hers.
It was here at the Potter's House School in Grand Rapids that DeVos first began thinking seriously about school choice and what it could mean for parents and their kids. The school opened in 1981 to serve students in a low-income neighborhood. Their only other choice at the time, a public school ranked third lowest in the state. DeVos began visiting the Potter's House and found herself drawn in by its first-rate education and parents' stories.
I think that until you actually meet people who actually, will tear up and cry when they tell you how desperate they were for their child to go to a safe school where they would be loved and cared for and where they would be nurtured and that they would be taught to their highest potential. When she began to hear those kinds of stories from the mouths of mothers and grandmothers, that's pretty compelling.
DeVos has gone on to become a national leader in education reform and school choice. Education expert Neil McCluskey says it's what she's known for.
What she wants is for people to have money attached to their children and be able to attend the school of their choice.
But DeVos's critics charge that she's anti-public education. Friend and colleague Father Robert Sirico calls the charge misinformed.
I don't know that Betsy is ideologically lockstep against all public education. I think she's against failing education.
Opponents add that DeVos could impose her religious beliefs on the country's education. But McCluskey points out that is the opposite of school choice.
What she's really asking for is that religious people, non-religious people, all people simply have a choice of the education they get for their children, so that we don't all have to fight over a single system to decide, well, whose values will be imposed on everyone.
DeVos's challenge now: convince critics to accept her nomination and recast school choice as a win for all. Reporting in Grand Rapids, Heather Sells, CBN News.